What's up, Guru Gang? Welcome to the Inner Sanctum. I'm Yoda Guru. Come on in, sit, stay, relax, put your feet up, grab a couple snacks, have yourself a cold beverage. Your choice, your prerogative. My sanctum is your sanctum. And enjoy my reaction to episode number 4 of the spin-off to the Batman, the movie The Batman. This is the Penguin on HBO Max. And this episode is titled Sentani. And this is the episode that we get to see Sophia in her time in Arkham, and how the events that lead up to her, or leads up to, and then her time in Arkham, it involves her being framed for being the hangman against her father, Carmine Falcone. We'll probably get into that and how he's involved. Yeah, and you could we'll get more into the how psychologically and mentally and emotionally how she's been able to devolve from being a sane person into someone who has lost her sanity in a sense, control. So let's not waste any time and get into the reaction of episode number 4, Sentani. Before I do, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be from my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, link right up there. Check that out, Sport Bow channels. Like I said, if you enjoyed either content for your channel, make sure hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And when it comes to the full-length reaction of this episode, in my Patreon, only $1, fully unedited, sick up on your end. And then if you want to check out the unedited version before it's posted on my channel, early access, at $3. So that link, along with my social media links, along with 4 volumes, So Says the Guru, volumes 1 through 4, linked to my Amazon KDP. Working on volume 5. Check that out when it comes out eventually. Yeah. And with that said, let's get all those links located underneath this video in the description section. And with that said, let's get into episode number 4 of the Penguin. The title of this episode, Sentani. All right, here we go.
On your knees. I said on your fucking knees. What's your goddamn mouth?
So the moments before Victor got there.
I know about the new drug. Your lab. It's ours now.
Hey, listen, it don't have to go down this way.
They would just sit by and watch you make excuse after excuse and do nothing.
What the fuck is she talking about?
They knew you were a swindler and a cheat.
Oz, what the fuck is she talking about?
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Oh, I thought for a moment you two were... that perhaps you asked him to.
Asked him what?
To take his place.
Uh-oh.
But I'm wrong, aren't I?
Yeah, that alliance is over now.
Nadia, you gotta listen to me. I never cheated your family. Jesus, come on. I needed Sophia to get the new drug. Yours, it's fucking yours. I was gonna bring it to you. I swear to God, you gotta trust me. I'm on your side.
Uh-oh. She knows the truth. Now she's gonna snap. Julian Rush, her therapist, psychologist.
Where are you?
First person she called.
Sophia? Sophia.
Woo.
On behalf of the Lucy House, it is my pleasure to welcome the chairwoman of the Isabella Falcone Foundation, Sophia Falcone.
Flashback. Oh, there's Oz.
I've never been one for speeches. My mother, Isabella Falcone, struggled with depression for years. She never got the help that she needed. When I was 9, she took her own life. That's why my father and I started this foundation. We wanted to support
Honoring your mother.
charities like women and girls with life-saving services.
Mental health.
I was so busy with her gala and her golf tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Mrs.
you.
Hill.
A cigarette?
They're best buds, like two peas of the pod, her and Oz.
Bottom, he couldn't take the edge off.
Oh, sure.
When times were
Both
good.
do, but
Ms. Falcone.
Yes.
I'm Summer Gleason.
Hi.
I've been following your work with the foundation. It's impressive.
thank you.
If you don't mind me saying, I think you could be doing more. I don't know if you're aware, but a young woman named Yolanda Jones committed suicide last week. It's actually been a number of women like Miss Jones over the last decade, and they all died the same way.
You said there was something that I could do to help.
Yolanda Jones worked at the Iceberg Lounge. In fact, most of these women worked for businesses owned by your father.
What organization did you say you were with?
Right, she's a reporter.
I don't talk to press. Sophia, please.
I don't talk to
Hey,
press.
hey, back off, lady.
They didn't hide and go seek. Oh! Walked in on her mom. Ooh, that'll be traumatizing as a kid.
Mom?
Ooh.
Sophia, how was your luncheon?
Good.
Mark Strong.
The wife of Congressman Hill. He's finally taking my calls, thanks to your sister. I asked you to look into his financial holdings.
I'm working on it. I've been busy, but tomorrow, I promise. Shit. I gotta go.
I can't have your brother embarrassing me next weekend. Not with the family flying in.
I'm gonna watch him. I'll make sure that he behaves.
Always relying on his daughter to keep
You know he's not like
Albert in check.
I've been thinking recently about the future. About our family's future. Maybe it's time to break with tradition. When the time comes, I want you to take my place.
Ooh.
I want you to run this family. If that's something that would interest you.
I would be honored. But the rest of the family, they're not.
They know your mind. They'll do as I say. What? What is it?
Maybe it's because of the foundation, but I've just been thinking a lot about Mom.
Bringing up that reporter.
I know I was so young, but it's just, I don't remember her being sick or depressed.
She was good at hiding it.
Ooh.
Look, I miss her too, baby. Every day.
Did she ever see anyone? Like a therapist or a psychiatrist?
Your mother was a proud woman.
She's digging.
Stubborn. She refused my help.
Mm.
As much as I tried. Why would you do this now?
Oh.
Picking away at old wounds. You know how it upsets me.
I'm sorry, I didn't. You still haven't told me what you want for your birthday.
Her father's suspicious now. Why is she bringing that up?
I'm sure I'll love it, whatever you give me.
Pop's gonna lose his shit over it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because it's old and expensive, like his favorite child. You'll take care of the card?
Yeah. Wait. Can I ask you something? The girls at the 44 Below, has Dad ever had relationships with them?
Those girls aren't exactly the relationship type. Since when do you care about Pop's love life?
It's been a long time since Mom, and he doesn't really talk to me about it.
He's Pop.
Doing her own investigation.
Sometimes I wonder if I really know him.
Hmm.
You know, like with all the lies that we had to tell growing up about what he does. And
She's trying to dig for more,
There's a lot that we don't
more
talk about.
information.
And the girls at the club are trained female assassins.
Shut up!
Alright.
Listen.
Trying to make a
whatever
joke
you
out of it.
fucking Don't. What Pop does at work, he does at work. We got a good life, right?
Oh, the reporter.
Coroner reports are consistent. They all
Ooh.
died from asphyxia. I'm not disputing that. What I find strange is, according to the police,
Serial
official
killer.
cause of death is suicide by hanging.
They're far more congruent with manual strangulation.
Like someone's hands.
Exactly. Then there's the defensive wounds. They were left off the police reports.
Why are you telling me this?
Killer's her father.
I need access to the girls working at the club.
Oh.
It's not exclusive.
Not the Iceberg Lounge, the 44 below where Yolanda Jones actually worked. We need to protect these women.
Mom?
Uh-oh. Recalling information, memories.
Oh, no. Sophia. Don't look.
Oh, the scratch.
Sophia, what is it?
This is all you have? That's it? Just like
All the signs point to her father.
reports and he's a good man. And if you try publishing
Trying to
any of
defend
this
her father,
garbage,
but
my family-
inside she probably knows.
Do you understand?
The same lady from the luncheon? People are gonna start to get ideas. You know, your father might not like...
Stop!
Hmm.
Stop talking. No one does. You are my driver. That is all you are. So stop talking and drive.
Sophia is struggling to figure out what her father, who her father truly is.
Your father wants to see you. He's in his office.
Oh, not good. Did Oz rat Sophia out? Seems like it. The way he looked at her.
Don't tell me you're sick of the party already. Uncle Luca hasn't even told his vasectomy story yet.
Why didn't you tell me you met with a reporter?
Oh, he did.
You never, ever talk to the press.
Oz did rat her out.
Oz doesn't know what he's talking about. Some woman approached me, but I told her to fuck off. That's it.
Is that right? I spoke to Kenzie. Summer Gleason has been working with the police. There's an open investigation.
Uh-oh.
Why didn't you come to me?
I should have. You're right. But I knew that it was bullshit, and I didn't want to worry you.
Stop. Do you think I did these things?
No, of course not.
You were supposed to be better than this. This was meant for you. All of it.
I've never doubted you.
It's gonna be an obstacle
love you.
for Carmine.
I know that there's an explanation.
An explanation for what?
You had scratches on your hands
She remembered.
the day Mom died.
Not good. Ooh.
Sweet Sophia.
She realizes it.
You're clearly not yourself.
Ho 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 ho.
You're confused. Sick. I think you need to leave before you make a scene.
Just telling her she's mentally ill.
Dad.
Seeing things.
Oz will drive you home. Now.
Listen, I get that you're angry, but I was just doing my job. Looking out for you. That's what your father pays me for. And these reporters, they get in your head.
Congratulations. You got what you wanted.
My
father sees you now. You and everyone you love is on his radar.
Come on. What the fuck is this? Come on, kids. You want to kill the circus lights or take up Miss Falcone home? Father's orders.
Miss Falcone, step outside.
Uh-oh.
This.
Did my dad call you?
Step out of the car. Sophia Falcone,
Get off me!
you're under arrest
Wait.
for the murder of Summer Gleason.
Oh.
What? Did you do this? For him?
Her father pinned the murders on her.
I didn't kill anyone! You gotta do something!
Hey! Let her go!
Take my advice and shut the fuck up, Penguin.
Call Alberto!
Oh. Yeah. I think they're on a take with Falcone.
What's going on? The hangman. That's what they're calling me.
It's just
Also the
tabloid
newspapers as well.
Sophia,
He controls the
your
newspapers.
father's claiming that you have a history of mental illness. A number of family members have written affidavits suggesting the same.
Ho ho ho.
Your Uncle Luca, your cousins Johnny and Carla Vitti.
They're using my mother's suicide. I have a compulsion for killing animals. I do an evaluation and I answer a few questions to prove I'm sane.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. The judge agreed to the ADA's request. You're being remanded to Arkham State Hospital
Oh,
for
there
observation.
she goes, going to Arkham.
No.
When is that?
6 months from now.
Can't you stop this? You're my fucking lawyer.
Her father is basically burying her,
You
keeping
kidding
those
me?
skeletons in the closet.
He did the same thing to Mom. It's true, and I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it in a place like that. I'm gonna die in there.
It's only 6 months. You can handle 6 months. And then you're gonna get a trial, and you're gonna get out. You are, goddammit, promise
It's
me.
time. Wait, right now.
Listen, you're a fucking Falcone. You can do this. I know you can.
Her brother was there for her.
Please stop, please.
Sophia!
And you're stripped down. Oh, okay. Just basically being dehumanized.
Sophia, I'm Dr. Ventris, chief psychiatrist.
Hey,
overseeing your care
Theo
for
Rossi,
6
right
months.
there.
This is my associate, Dr. Julian Rush. He'll be
Julian
conducting
Rush.
the While you're here, you'll be under court-ordered mandatory isolation, which means no visitors, no outside contact.
Wait, what?
It's important for us to observe you without interference.
No, wait. I am innocent.
She truly is innocent. Young Poison Ivy in there. Scarecrow. They're gonna try to break her down mentally and emotionally.
Hello?
Who's that?
Come here. You're the hangman, aren't you? I saw
Ooh.
you on the TV. My name is Magpie.
Oh, I think I know her. That's part of in the comics.
But it's not so
I think she was a Catburglar in the comics, kind of like
Getting on 6 months.
Catwoman, Selena Kyle.
Oh, wait, but there'll be lots of paparazzi. Oh, wait, man, that's fun. Hey, Mel. Hey, man.
Dr. Reed says it's important that I make friends, but I'm making progress.
Pills.
Candy.
What is that?
Bliss.
Yeah, I look at it when you're...
Way to control the inmates. Oh.
Shouldn't she be chained?
Uh-oh.
Hey, she's not chained.
Girls. I didn't kill her.
She's trying to keep her sanity in check.
Lying.
Oh. Physically beaten. Oh. Oh, the physical bruises. Julian Rush.
I heard you had an incident in the mess hall today.
A woman beat the shit out of me while everyone stood around and watched. So yeah, I had an incident. Yeah. I am here because my father wants to keep me quiet.
Keep his secrets buried.
So you're saying that your father framed you for murder?
Yep.
You don't believe me.
I didn't say that.
I can tell.
Hmm.
I don't know how to convince you I'm sane when you've already made up your mind about me.
I'm here to help you, Sophia. I have no other agenda than that.
The more time she spends in there, she's gonna probably slowly lose herself, lose her mind. Oh, the bruises on her neck.
Fuck you, bitch.
What's going on? They're actually allowing this.
You want me to hurt her, right? Prove I'm a killer? Is that it?
You killed them! Say it! Say it! Say it!
This is my father.
Trying to break her.
You're working for him.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
End it! End it!
She wants to end it. And ooh! Ooh! Shock treatments.
You can't do this. I didn't do anything wrong.
This isn't a punishment. You're agitated.
He wants to break them to break her down that to the point where she's just a shell of her former self. Her jail cell is peeling.
Stop!
Continuous shock treatments. It's gonna really affect the person. Ooh. Psychotic break. Ooh. Calling out for help to Julian. Oh no. Back at the moment when her mother hanged herself. Ooh. Ooh. A nightmare. That's why she always clings at her neck.
Sophia.
Al seeing her sister. His sister.
Sophia. What? Fuck. I'm so sorry. No one's gonna hear your case. Your doctor, he's claiming you're unfit to stand trial.
Dr. Rush? He wouldn't do that.
Carmine Falcone's doing.
Some guy named Ventress.
I deserve a trial. I have rights. This is my life.
We'll file an appeal. Or try for a new evaluation. I don't know. Tell me what to do and I'll do it.
She's not broken.
You gotta keep fighting.
Her father was successful in breaking.
I swear to God, one day I'll get you out of here. Sophia, I didn't know Ventress was gonna write the report. I tried to stop him. I'm sorry.
And I can show you.
Ooh, that they're practically dead behind those eyes.
But I can never see anything. You don't have to lie to Dr. V anymore. You can tell him the truth. He'll give it to you now.
Are you
The bliss.
Have you been spying on me?
No.
She doesn't care anymore. The look in her look at her eyes.
In February, which makes me an Aquarius.
Oh! Look at her with a tray. Ooh. She snapped. Oh well, Magpie's dead.
I told you I'm fucking innocent!
Well, that's what Falcone wanted.
Sophia? Sophia? Thank God you're okay. I'm glad you called me. I'm gonna get you some tea. If you want to get cleaned up, there's a towel and a change of clothes in the guest bathroom upstairs.
Whew.
How you feeling?
Like an idiot.
Hmm.
I trusted him. When everything in my body told me not to. I should have killed him when I had the chance.
Oz.
Sophia.
Now I don't even know where the hell Oz is. I have no allies, no resources. And if I'm not on a plane to Sicily by tomorrow, my Uncle Luca...
You deserve a fresh start. An opportunity to heal.
You abandoned me.
I left because I had to. Because I could. I know you didn't have that choice, but I'm here now.
Guess he's trying to be her friend.
What did it feel like? To get to watch a person unravel. And now you're numbing yourself as punishment. My father told me I was sick. And Dr. Ventress. And then the doctor after him.
And then the doctor after him.
Look in her eyes.
For 10 years. Men have lied to me. I'm not the one who's sick. And neither are you.
A very dangerous woman. A calm woman.
You're right. I deserve a fresh start.
What is she gonna do? A woman with nothing to lose and everything to gain. Family dinner. Everybody's silent. Dead silent. She's the center of attention.
I'd like to express my gratitude to everyone here. Tensions are high, and I wish we was gathered under different circumstances. But my brother used to say, the true strength.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Forgive me, I've never been one for speeches, but I did want to say a few words. You don't mind. Look at everyone. I believe the last time we were all together was my father's birthday, 10 years ago. I'm sure you all remember that night. I know I do. Summer Gleason, Taylor Montgomery, Yolanda Jones, Nancy Hoffman, Susanna Weekly, DeVry Blake, and Tricia Becker.
Those names are seared into her brain.
I think that's...
Oh, just one look. Sit down.
At how many of you wrote letters telling the judge that I was mentally ill.
There we go.
Like my mother. Not that the judge needed much convincing. And yet not one of you tried to help me.
They were scared of Carmine.
Except for my brother.
Mm.
The man you all flew in to mourn. I was innocent. I don't fit into this family anymore.
Mm. They're all dead.
I'm starting a new life. For the first time, I have hope to new beginnings. Cent'anni.
Cent'anni. Tell this episode. It's like salute. Leaving your window open. Oh no. No, 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 no.
I have a corner piece with your name on it.
Please no.
Extra chocolate.
Leave the kid alone.
Tons of frosting.
Did she poison the cake?
I should go to bed.
Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep.
You know, my brother and I used to sleep out here.
Okay. Not this way.
My mom told me not to talk to you. She said you did bad things.
She's right.
Mm.
My father locked me away in a dungeon with a bunch of scary monsters, and I had to fight them to survive.
Am I gonna get locked away?
No. You don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna make sure that you never have to fight any monsters. Okay?
What does that mean? I'm very afraid for that kid. Oh, kid's alive.
Go back to sleep.
You...
I'll be right back.
What's she taking the bag? What's in the bag? What'd she take out of the bag? Guards are down. A gas mask? She's opening windows. A window. Gas. Oh. She gassed the house. She's skipping. Carbon monoxide poisoning? Apparently. a woman scorned. Luke is dead. She's skipping. The window. Whose window was open? She opened that window. Beatty's window. Oh.
Put your pants on, Johnny. We need to talk.
She's not head of the family. Oh, man. All right, episode number 4 of The Penguin. Title's episode is Cent'anni. And, we saw the events leading up to and her life in Arkham. And, and her father, in order to keep those buried secrets buried, he basically framed his own daughter to take the fall of those dead women. The women, and including the death of her mother, bringing up memories of the scratch and him just being suspicious, and it all started with the reporter that wanted to speak with her, and then when she spoke with her. In secret, Oz ratted her out to her father, and it was 10 years to the day during the party that she ends up being sent away to Arkham, and that life in Arkham was hellish, a hellish nightmare for her, being mentally, psychologically, and physically broken down and causing her to. They wanted her to break, and they got what they wished, and they got what they wanted, a psychotic break, and it pushed her beyond her mental capacity by just basically putting through so much mental, emotional, and physical pain that she ends up just a shell of her former self. It got to the point where once she talked to Albert, and after finding out that because of her father's influence, that she's going to stay there and not get a hearing or a trial. And that caused her to just shut down, and that dead look behind her eyes, no life behind her eyes, and that she resolved herself to just basically shutting down, and then when she was that magpie and from the comics, the one who was basically became her friend and was taking that bliss in order to be controlled by the inmates of Arkham, all the inmates in control. I was hoping to see someone familiar in there, like Poison Ivy or Scarecrow, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, and it got to the point where she ends up just taking out her basically giving up to the point where she just took that tray and whopped Magpie across the head and just killed her. And that transformation from just a socialite, a young woman socialite, in the light, and the bright young woman, into the dark that transformed, morphed into that, gradually morphed into just like someone who was the dark soul, painful dark soul that was endured by a father that wanted to keep buried secrets, and basically and that dinner party, she 10 years later, basically the anniversary in a sense. Basically, she just brings up old that brings up the past. And fortunately, the little girl was got up to go to bed, and encouraged from her mother, and she just bared her soul, just laid it all on the table, and just basically tell them they were all pieces of shit for just throwing her under the bus because they feared their father more than protecting her, and she got her revenge. She didn't by that point she didn't have anything to lose and everything to gain, and that's why, and I'm thinking that's why she always and that's the reason why she has those scratches, like I said, and because she always wakes up, and because of that nightmares that relates to her seeing herself being hanged, and she always sleeps in her closet because it's basically a safe space, like her jail cell. And I always thought it would, her neck that neck chain was basically something that would keep her subdued, but it wasn't the case. It was just basically because she's always scratching, waking up from that nightmare but in a sense, she's always feels like she's shackled from the fear of that nightmare of hellish, always holding her back, being subdued. But not anymore. She is letting loose. She is unleashed, and she's scary when she's unleashed. And like I said, she has nothing to gain, but she has everything to lose. Nothing to lose, but everything to gain. Once I was able to figure out what she was doing, at first I thought she was going to kill the kid, but she's the innocent victim on all this. She ends up opening a window that turned out to be Beatty's, and then what turns out was the gas. I think it was carbon monoxide that just basically killed everybody, took out the family except for Beatty. Now she has control, and she's going to use everything in her power to take the war to Oz, and yeah, and all that talk at the end of the last episode where bringing that back trust, but they ended up basically breaking that trust and just she never had the trust, and just basically leaving her high and dry. So yeah. Sophia Falcone is a woman scorned, and she'll be unleashing her anger, scary anger. Just look in their eyes. It's like there's nothing there but this revenge and anger, and but yeah, it's gonna be Oz better be prepared because she is bringing everything with her, even hell. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode number 4, Centani. The full-length reaction of this episode posted on my Patreon. The full-length sync up on your end, $1, $3 for my early access for my edited reaction video before it's posted on my channel. Those links, along my social media links, along my 4 volumes of So Says the Guru. Link to my Amazon KDP, working on Volume 5. Check that eventually when it comes out. Like I said, if you enjoyed either content for your channel, make sure hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel, whether it be my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, link right up there. Yeah, and with that said, tip my hat to you. May the force be with you. Fist tap, high five, and till next time for episode number 5 of The Penguin. Man, it is getting good, especially this episode with seeing her just slowly regressing into a woman who Sophia, Christine Milioti, 2 thumbs up. You and Colin Farrell deserve an award, Emmy, Oscar, whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. But yeah, later.